Hello, hello, hello.
Hey bitches, we're back.
Hey.
I'm excited.
I am. I'm excited too. There's just been so much going on, and like between her being sick, my kids being sick,
My husband being sick,
working, it's been wild. So we haven't had a lot of time to actually get together because for some reason everybody keeps getting sick. And once we plan it, it's like another one gets sick. It's like running through the house. But we made it. We made it to Christmas.
Christmas Eve.
Yay. So, damn.
Ooh, let's talk about the Get Lit book fair.
You know what?
This is just like a catch-up episode for
It's a catch-up episode with one Christmas email because we need to release that one before Christmas. Okay. But, y'all, we went to the...
So we went
You know what? I have my shit.
I didn't bring mine.
I did. Go ahead.
Okay. There was a tarot reading lady inside the book fair.
We made my sister do it first.
And she went, and everything she was telling her was like, bam, bam, lining up with the other tarot cards, right?
Yeah.
And then Rosie was like, fuck it, I'll do it. And what did she tell you?
She said, because she was like, do you have a question that you want to ask? Or like, I was like, fuck no. Because like, I was like, I'm not going to give you anything to like go off of.
Yeah.
Right? So I was like,
open.
Open, like whatever. And she was like, okay. Girl, my cards were like falling out like fast.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, okay. Because with my sister, it took her a couple times before like they would start falling.
She shuffled for quite a minute.
And then with mine were a little faster. And so I was like, what the fuck? Y'all tell me why I got the devil card. Okay.
She was the only one who got the fucking devil card. Sorry.
And I was like,
it had to be her.
It had to be me. Anyway, but basically, she like, at first she like pulled my cards and it was like, these first sets are who you are. And she's like, you're very temperamental, you're very stubborn. She's like,
no patience.
I don't have patience. She's like, when you want something, you want it fast, you want it done then. Like you don't have the patience to wait for the blessings to come.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, unfortunately, you have to wait. And I was like,
she has to learn patience, y'all.
And like, Laura and my sister were like looking at me like this, and they were like, and I was like,
yeah,
okay.
Everything she was saying was like
on point. Yeah. And then she's like, how'd she say? She was like, you currently started like this new adventure,
like a new journey type shit.
And I was like, okay, because like I didn't tell her I just started a job or like nothing. She knew nothing about me. And she was like, you just started this new like journey, this new adventure. She's like, whether it be like career or relationship wise. And I'm like,
I was like, what? My whole face was like this. Like,
yeah.
Damn,
I was like, okay. She's like, you're the type of person that needs to be in a leadership position, but you're currently not in that.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, but you want to be. She's like, you want to be able to like do your own thing and like shit like that, right?
But she also said you might not feel the support.
Yeah, and she's like, and you might not feel the support that you need. And I'm like, just looking at this lady, and I'm like,
I see you side-eyeing me.
I was like, what the fuck? And like, she was just spot on everything. And she's like, you have this temptation, whether it's like, you know, in a relationship or like this temptation to do something career-wise. She's like, it could be either or, right? And I was like, well, I'm already married, so I'm like, it has to be career-wise. And it was.
Yeah.
You know, because I've been thinking about going back to school and like things like that. She's like, once you stop questioning things, she's like, everything's going to line up and fall into place. And she's like, you're on this journey to like, she's like, you're on this pathway to where the ending is going to be filled with happiness and abundance, and you're going to feel fulfilled in life and like just all these things. And I'm like looking at her, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? she brought my teacher up without even knowing.
Oh, the mentor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, there's somebody that you've recently met who's, you know, she's really good for you. You know, you're questioning all these things. She's like, but once you start this new journey, she's like, she's gonna be the one that leads you. She's gonna be the one that's gonna support you and help you get through
like
this,
mentor.
like a mentor. And I'm like, it's my teacher,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I'm like, what the fuck? So guess what I did, y'all?
No, don't speak it yet.
Okay, never mind. But coming soon.
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
You need to tell mine because mine
but
was
look
crazy.
at my cup.
Lovely.
It
lovely.
says, may your coffee be stronger than your students' attitudes.
Yeah, and then I decided, fuck it. Let me get my cards
Like
read.
Rosie's was spot on. Reba's was spot on.
I feel like I was attacked.
I don't know why I laughed like that. Jesus.
I feel like I was attacked because I was also open to whatever she wanted to say. And mine was basically input if I'm missing something. Mine was basically saying I'm a person who holds a lot of grudges. That I'm not able to heal unless I let go of the past. This whole time she was telling me this, Rosie was like that SpongeBob shit. Right? So she was like, you have a lot of grudges in the past. You are a person that is very resentful. You want justice and you're not going to get...
You won't be satisfied until you feel like justice was served.
Mine was just, why am I'm so angry all the time?
Yeah, and it was so funny because when she pulled her cards, because she always does like the first like set, and the first set's always like who you are as a person. And then the second set is like your struggles in life currently. And then the last set is like where
me as a person,
you end up.
I can be a nice person. I am humble, but I have that one, I have a lot of anger issues.
Yes. Like she was spot on everything, y'all.
And guys, and then that fucking heart with the 3 swords came in. The heartbroken tarot card.
Yeah.
And this is the lady. She was pulling it out. It came out. And she goes,
And then Laura was like, "So you're not gonna tell me what that means?"
I was like, I see your face. What does this mean? Because in my head, I was like, either my husband's gonna break up with me, some shit's gonna happen. And then she explained it. She was like, you're gonna have to get heartbroken first before you can heal within yourself.
Yeah.
And yeah. I feel like everything she said
is lining up.
Like, I've let a lot of grudges go.
I'm so proud of her.
Thank you. I'm trying, and you know what? Letting them go actually feels better.
Yes.
I feel more free.
Yes.
I'm actually a little bit more happier.
Yes.
And then I feel like 2026, I want everything on a clean slate.
Yeah.
Everything that's going on that happened 2025 and all these past years, I'm not bringing that shit into 2026.
Yeah. And it's so crazy because like everything that she's told me, that she's told my sister, that she's told you,
it's happening.
Like we forgot about it. Like we were on that shit for like a whole week, just like thinking about it, and then like life got busy, so you know, kind of like nos pasó. But then like there's little things that are happening, and we're like,
and we're reflecting back to it,
and we're like, oh my god, this is what she was talking about, and it was so fucking crazy.
And she did say everything that was everything she was saying was gonna happen before 2026 was gonna come around.
Yeah,
and it's true because
it is.
I'm letting grudges go. You're starting a new journey. Your sister's healing herself.
Yeah, like it's
like happening.
It's crazy.
Before 2026.
Never done it. We've always been scared.
This is our first time.
But genuinely, I think that was something that we needed to do to end the year.
We needed to hear it.
Because it was something that we needed.
I agree.
And I think the lady was amazing. I forgot her name, but she was absolutely fantastic. Like, it was just so crazy how everything happened.
I just want to start 2026 with no grudges.
Yeah.
No ill will. I just want to feel free. Like, I want to be the better version of myself that I know I can be.
I'm too old. I'm too old to just be bitter and angry and like vengeful. Like,
but we are still here for your confessions.
We are. We still want them.
But you're also gonna see our healing journey.
Yes.
As well.
We are on one, and I am I'm excited to see what the new year brings for us and for our kids and our families. And I'm just...
You're trying to manifest a good year for 2026. Yeah. All right. So the email.
Okay. So we're going to jump into the email. This one's a Christmas one. I know we have a Thanksgiving one, but we'll do that one for like the next episode because this one was kind of important. They really needed some advice.
Okay. So the topic is feelings valid. Okay. It says, hey girls, needed your opinion on this fucked up topic that's been bugging me since the week of Thanksgiving. I'm 19 years old and still haven't decided if I'm going to go to Christmas or not. So a bit of a backstory is this. The day I turned 18 years old, I moved away for a job I had lined up. A few months back, I moved back to my hometown after a little over a year of not seeing my family at all. Okay. Only phone calls with my mom and my aunt. When I got back, I reconnected with my family and some old friends. I was living with my mom again and staying 1 or 2 days a week at my aunt's farmhouse. My aunt has 4 kids she has half custody of. Okay. 3 boys, 17, 14, and 12, and 1 girl, which is 12. I really enjoy spending time with them all after such a long time not seeing them. I work a lot and spend most of my days off either at my aunt's or at my friend's. Me and the 17-year-old was super close growing up and we reconnected very fast. Okay. We had become like best friends again, like when we were a bit younger. During this time, I also realized that the 14-year-old girl is a lot like me. Her, the 17-year-old, and I started hanging out a lot at my aunt's farm. It got to a point where It got to a point where she would follow us around when we fed the animals or ride the 4-wheelers and dirt bikes.
The 12-year-old.
The girl. And I was fine with it because she was a cool little buddy to have around. I'm pretty sure she has some abandonment issues due to her parents running out on her. When she was just born, she was very clingy and literally wants to be around me 24/7. She is also the type of kid that is very cuddly. While we watch YouTube or something on my phone, she will lay her head on my shoulder. She will lay her feet across my lap while laying on the couch. She will try to sit on my lap, and I normally tell her to get down because it just feels weird. You know that kind of enough. You know that kind of stuff, but she does it with pretty much every adult she is around. Well, last Sunday I was staying at my aunt's, and the 14-year-old and 12-year-old boys were gone to the real mother's house. It was just me, my aunt, the 17-year-old, the 12-year-old, and me. I got a call from my mother who tells me I need to leave because she thinks there's something inappropriate stuff going on between me and my cousin, the 12-year-old. I told her there is nothing going on and how it is fucked up that my mother couldn't even think about something like that. I stayed that night, but during the night I can hear my mom on the phone with my aunt. They're talking about me and my mom is telling her the same thing she told me. The next morning my aunt is acting very weird every time I get near my 12-year-old cousin. She wouldn't let my cousin go anywhere on the farm with me or the 17-year-old. My 17-year-old cousin says he's going to drive to McDonald's and grab us all something to eat. All 3 of us were watching a movie before he said he was going to go to leave to get some food. So me and the 12-year-old were going to stay there and finish watching the movie with my aunt. My aunt starts screaming at me about how I need to go with him and I can't be alone with my 12-year-old cousin no more, telling me if I don't go with him, I can just go home. My 12-year-old cousin was sitting next to me during this and started tearing up. It made me feel horrible and feel like a piece of shit for spending time with my cousins. Well, since that day, I've been ignoring all my mother and aunt's phone calls, spending all my time at a friend's house except for one day where I avoided going home for as long as I could. Just went home, didn't say anything, and went back and went straight to bed. I'm unbelievable hurt that my aunt and mother would think I could do something like this. But I'm not their brother, my cousin's father. I don't feel welcome in my mom's or aunt's home anymore. Now they are both confused, texting me things like, "What's wrong? You ain't been acting like yourself." They sent a text about what time Christmas was, and I sent one back saying, "IDK if I'm coming home yet." And now they are pissed at me for not wanting to go. The only thing that makes me want to go are my cousins. I don't want them to think I don't want to be around them anymore. But I can't bear to be in a room where my mom and my aunt make me feel like this. I feel deeply hurt by them thinking I could ever do something like that. It makes me feel a lot worse for them acting like they don't know what's wrong with me. So I just been ignoring them and avoiding going around them. I know it will hurt all four of my cousins' feelings. You're okay. You're okay. I know it hurts all of my cousins' feelings if I don't show up for Christmas because I am the only other family member they have beside my mom and my dad. They don't understand why I don't show up, and all they think is that I don't want to be around them.
That's wild.
I feel like I was super dyslexic on this evening, and I apologize. But Robert,
that's crazy because
let me put it right here.
Like he set boundaries, which
and
is good,
and they're mad at him for it.
He set boundaries, and you know, like I feel like if you were doing something kind of shitty, then you wouldn't mind her sitting on your lap or like anything like that. But he's always been like,
no, don't do
like
that. Yeah.
you know, Abel does that with the girls because Bella's always trying to sit on his lap, and she doesn't think anything of it. You know, like she's a little girl. Like in her mind, it's not like,
oh, this is my uncle. All she thinks like, this is my deal. That's it.
That's it. You know, but Abel, he's like, sit here.
Yeah.
You know, like he's like, like we're not doing that because they're at that age now where they no longer need to be sitting on, you know, laps and shit. So the fact that you set those boundaries, kudos to you that you were trying to, you know, like it's one thing if they're little babies and stuff like that. Like they don't, you know, they can't grasp it, but without literally saying it, he's setting boundaries and he's trying to include her versus isolating her because they're all teenagers. Nobody wants a clingy little kid surrounding them. So I think that's really fucked up.
I think for like the mom and the aunt to feel like,
better yet, your mom in general. Like that's your mom.
For her to insinuate that you're doing something you're not supposed to, just because her brother did it doesn't mean you're doing it.
Yeah. And I think that's really fucked up. You know, you do need to have a conversation with them. You're an adult now. And if they want to accuse you of doing things like that, then those are things that need to be addressed because you need to be able to speak your truth and, you know, your perspective on things. And you can't just have them sit there and be like, oh, well, you did this and you did that. And like, but why aren't you coming around? Like, no, that's not how that works. You don't get to accuse me of something drastic.
Yeah.
And then act like I'm the fucking problem and I'm acting weird. Like, no, like you're weird for assuming anything like that was happening.
Right.
And so, you know, but I think that's it for this episode.
Yep.
Merry Christmas. Everybody enjoy it. If you have any family drama that happens,
oh yeah,
we want it.
If you have any Christmas Eve, Christmas Day drama, let us know. Send it to sisterhood.confessions1@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I think that's it. And TikTok,
YouTube,
and make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Bye.